Oh, welcome to a new episode of Kingdoms and Castles. I don't know, it's 14:15, it's below the video, it's going to be fine. Anyway, I'm building a middle tower, so we're going to build one tower in the central, somewhere near the central, because this would be central, but that has a stone in it, and I don't want to move that stone, because that stone could be precious to us, or not, I don't know. I think that would be fine, right? Because it's somewhere near the middle. It's 4 cells on the left and 2.5 on the left. So it would be rather there. I really like this, how this looks like. Oh, we can, by the way, test building on it. Is that probably not working? That would be nice though if you could do that. But I think, oh, they're attacking. I think the middle would be better. But then I need to remove this stone and these things, which are kind of pain to do. So basically, yes, I still want to do that. I want to do it in the middle. It's too far off. 2.5 and 4 is not in the middle. It's too far off. I'm gonna move this. We're gonna make one really big skyscraper. At least that's what I'm planning of to do. Chop it down. We need a road right here, and then I want a castle, and then I'm gonna use this and start building the really big tower. And I'm gonna remove this. Apparently I was talking to myself for quite a while and I didn't know that my recording was on, so lost footage. Yes. Nope. We were working on the tower. So this is the big tower. Everything is being moved from the ground. And we're gonna move this. Everything is moved from the ground to this place. Oh, that gives you quite a lot of good stone. Oh, that's something interesting. Oh, they're gonna use that for the tower. See how fast the tower would grow. Oh, just waiting for planks. Alright. My defending idea is leaving a hole here, a gap. They will attack here, but there's a lot of towers, so they can go through without a problem, but they still have problems with towers. And hiring up the walls here just to make sure that they won't come in here that quick anymore. It's gonna take some while to get fully staffed, but it's gonna be worth it, I think. And there's the dragon again. We have, by the way, tamed kind of dragon, because we have a dragon that never leaves. But this one does leave, so that's the dragon there. We used to have a dragon right here somewhere, I believe. Can we still find that? It's gone. There was a dragon here that would just not leave. It was there for like 15 to 30 minutes. I checked it out, but I cannot seem to find it. It was really low and really far away. But anyway, okay. Let's hide that. Dragon is dead. 28 people more. We don't need more people. We want to destroy homes. Like that. This path is not in the right way, because the path should be right here. So this is not the right path. So let's destroy this path before I think this is the right path. Destroy. Also, we're gonna destroy these homes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's do 2 more. And then we can also destroy the markets and that kind of stuff right here. We'll be fine. Just review. Well, not that we need to move that, but I wonder how high you can go in this in the game. How high would you be able to build without problems? Because are walls just infinite, or do we need to run out the number of strings or something like that? I do not know. And it would be nice to find out how high you can build. As far as I can tell, you can build unlimited high. But I know that is not possible. So this is going to be one thing that we can do, and the other thing is going to be that we just it's quite hard. What was the other thing? The 5,000 people. That was the other thing. Towns, piers, and more roads. I'm not sure how to do this side of the map, but we will find out. Can only be cleared on Lancer. Yeah, we need to wait on that pier. We can also remove a lot of things right here, without problem. That would free up some space, I guess. The tower is being built, and I think if we just make the tower a little bit bigger, like it's that right now. So let's make first this floor the just flat and square. Oh, not that, not that. Come on. So we made the floor square, the floor flat, and apparently this is gone, so we can build the new tower here. 1, 2, 3, and then we can do something like this. And I built from the inside out, because if the enemy is attacking, they will probably go from the outside. They will attack from the outside to the inside. So I cannot build anymore or something. Oh, not supported because I know we don't have stone. All right, let's keep on going. So this is going to be one big tower. On the other one that's right here, that was the original idea. I'm not going to do that one because although the range is really big, look at that range. It's a ton of range. I'm not going to use that one because that one, although covers this side, doesn't cover this side. So we need one in the middle, and this is around where the middle should be. So that's good. Also want to continue working on these piers. Slowly but surely. Meanwhile we can destroy these. And that's gonna take a while, because you need to do it layer by layer. The big tower is never going to move because this is a real problem. We're removing it layer by layer, but it has been sent to the developer. If they're going to make a way, it's a suggestion, but I think they will do that. You can remove the full tower and not layer by layer. And that would be awesome if you could do that. And a lot of more suggestions, and that also worked out some minor bugs already. So well, it was a team of 2, I believe, and one of them is always coding, and one of them was the compiler, I believe. But I'm not so sure about it because I haven't looked. I did not yet have contact with them. But I found a nice community that talks a lot about the things, and does a lot about debugging and reviewing suggestions, that kind of stuff. So that's nice. So that's coming along. I hope we will finally get that call number up and rising, and it seems like we can, meaning that they should not be as mad anymore on me. They seem to be fine, but they still have food problems, and they're just not smart enough to get food. And there's a market right here, but that market just runs out of food immediately. So I don't know if we have a market here too. What we could do is, since we don't use the space, we could make a market right here and right here. Oh no, we cannot make it right here. And we have another market, so we have 2 markets, and we could also do I don't know if that works. Displays one of the granaries right here, because the guys for the granary, are they standing in front of the they're walking through the thing. Where's the entrance? Probably on this side or something. Yeah, they're standing next to it, so that doesn't work. They don't do anything, and I would love to see them doing something, because now it's 2 useless people. So this one, we cannot use that for something. But what we could do is just make a baker and place it right here, and then we have still 1 room left. I'm not sure what to do with that. This one is also not stocked, so there's a big problem with stocking a lot of things. This one doesn't get enough food. Probably if we remove that, then it will be fine. The castles. It's building. And I don't know how big we can go, by the way. Oh, I didn't want to do that. Come on. Don't build this. I just want to build the tower. Don't build that. Build the tower. How big is this? Not big enough yet. I want the normal archer's tower to be able to hit everything. Let's see how far that goes. Nope, we still need to do a few blocks more. And if we even do more than everything, that would be nice. Oh no, I built one there. Stupid. Castles, these built. I could have made gates underneath it and then just built on top of things. Could have done that, but didn't. Oh, I just don't have enough anymore to make more. No, I need more stone. Way more stone. I'm not sure how I'm gonna get everything. I think this, where my camera is right now, would be the world limit. If you look from above, you have a more bird's eye view and you can see better. You can see your city better. I'm not sure how to get 4,000 people. You can use the bug and just put up a festival. Another festival. Another festival. And then when this one ends, we start up another festival. Church or library. Where are the guys that don't have access to church or library? You have access to a library. You two, probably somewhere here. You don't have a church. I know that for a fact. Let's clear out this feud, because then we can put a church here, I guess, or libraries. We will find out. So let's start with the library. So there's one library right there, and to reach everything, the secret code was, let me think about it. If you place one there, the radius would be quite big. Then we do a tavern here. We do a well here. Need another well, I think, here in somewhere. Let's place it there. Then remove these three paths and add a town square. Then we move a little bit more of these. Oh, where did it need to go exactly? So right, so there. So we move this one and that one, and we put the church there, and hopefully that would cover all the things. No, it should be there, but then too higher. So it could be here, too higher than normal. So a church should be here, but now I don't have two here. So 1, 2. So that should be the church. And it should have a big range. Did I place another church here? I didn't. This one doesn't have a church. Oh, it does. Oh, there's a church. Maybe need to put another library down. Then we need some water wells. I hate that you cannot see the range on the other things right here. So a town squares we need. Let's first place some town squares down, because that's going to be the market's down. That's going to be a real problem. And then we need a big food supply. Yeah, fine. It needs a big stockpile. It needs coal being made just in front of the church, because why not? And then you can make a lot of manors. Where's your entrance? It's there, right? There. It's there. And it's there. It's there. Let's see how that would go. A lot of manners. And 2 more here, I guess. 1. Cannot place that. Dragon-sided. Let's see. How are you gonna die? Where are you going to die? And where do you need to rebuild something? Yeah, die there. It's a good place to die. He's gonna fly away. He's just gonna fly away. Bye bye. And now it's gone. Alright, that's okay. Because it just left. I didn't mind. I didn't mind it leaving. How is it doing right here? So this one is not getting much wood. But these are full, so what we could do is just make a little stockpile right here. Vikings invading from this side this time. Let's see how that goes. Probably better than it used to. Although they're gonna see that tower and they're gonna see that, so that's fine. It's a small group. So you couldn't do it with 10 ships. So you think, well, let's send 4, then there will be less casualties or something? I don't know. Less casualties. Yeah, sure. So this one is getting fired at and he dies. So with 3 more ships, we are waiting to get killed. One dead. Another one. He just blew away a ton of trees. And he's dead. So that was the attack. It's now over. Meanwhile, let's make a little bit more piers right here, so we can build more, and let's also keep the walls going. No, we cannot build more. How are the stone things doing? So you 2 have stone, but this one is full of stone that is not being used. It's stupid. Where is this stone, by the way? If we demolish it, a ton of stone, and then we build it, because this stone is not being used. Because they keep using different stone, and that stockpile is just completely full. They keep using the closest one, like this small one right here. That should only be for stone, but also have different stuff, which is odd. This one right here is only for wood, and it's coming along. And I made a new one here, and it's going to be only for wood. So 2 guys just running around for wood. And hopefully that way these guys can just keep on crushing wood. I hope so. I don't know. You find out. A lot of coal is being made, so coal is going up. How is the value? You don't have coal, you don't have coal, and you don't have coal. There's a minus 16 happiness, which is quite high, but it's still okay. We could get a little bit more people if we just... where is the one without a church or a library? Oh, this church is still not being built completely, so that would take a while. There's another church right here that should not be there, so we're gonna demolish that, and we're gonna see if that's the new church will be better ranged, so that one doesn't hit everything. So we need one more right here somewhere. I don't want to remove the farm, so what I'm going to do is remove you, and then remove you, then place the wall in here, and place an where is it? Place a library next to it. Then we're gonna place a food farm right there, and it's gonna be fine. Like that, and then what we could do is just place some bakeries down. Like that. A lot of people getting sick, so we also need, we don't have that really close by, or do we? Or we have it right there, but that's going to be removed, because I want a straight path here, so also this one is going to be removed. This is what I'm going to remove because I'm going to make an, where is it, it's the tavern here. That will be fine. We can remove that. Not sure when I'm gonna put my money yet. But I think I'm gonna do. I want this square to be used for the money. So I think. Let's see what would be a nice way for the money to flow. So using already. Yeah, I can use this for money without a problem. I don't need to have that. So if we go to castles, I just like that's the hole here. Oh, we can put the money there. So we go to castles, we go to treasure room. I place 4 more and we wait until that's built. And if that's, and they now see that, so we can order these one to be demolished. How is the money doing? So pay to soldiers. We might be able to balance it out, but I don't think so. Not completely. But anyway, we now have a path that's right here, which I want. So that's good. We can also start demolishing that one. Like so. And then we have this thing, but there's a sickness, so I want to move this one currently like here, and then remove this one, but let's just wait a little bit on the disease, and then it's all gonna be fine. But for now, I want to thank you guys for watching, and I hope to see you in the next one. The city is getting done. We have almost 2,000 people. And this one is not really fully staffed, and this side is mostly staffed, so it's all fine. I have so much things, by the way, that I can simply demolish these last buildings quite rapidly without any problem. 700 people. Yeah, we can go to 16 without a problem, I believe. And what we do then is to make the happiness go up again. We have some town squares everywhere, like there we have one. Then we can say, well, throw a festival. We have one here, we can throw a festival. We have one here that we can throw a festival on. And we have one here that we can show a festival on. And then plus 60, so tending towards 146, so it's going to be fine. Meaning that a lot of people would enter our kingdom, I believe. But for now, thank you guys for watching, and I hope to see you another time soon. Have a nice day. Goodbye.